Well, good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started. Today is going to be a quick day, not much to go over. So, this is basically your last review. When you go into your materials, you see that there is a note to watch the video and the updates if you have not already. I'll put a little video right here. If you click on updates, you can see there's a little video right there. It says clarifications and reminders. So you should be clicking on that and listening to that just for a few little reminders of things. And so we're going to come down here to our materials. And if you did not look at the test review yesterday, I would suggest that you look at that before you take the test. So we're going to go ahead and click here. This is our last little review before the test. We are still working with building comprehension skills with pre-20th century text, building background knowledge and vocab. We are understanding how writers use language to shape readers' perceptions and provoke emotions and responses. We're looking at text structure and argument structure and understanding historical connections to literary texts. We are looking at notable historical figures. You are going to be reading closely and carefully for important details and arguments and quotes and be able to analyze famous speeches. So all of that is what you're going to be working on with the test. Again, in our objectives was text structure. So the text structure for today is order of importance. So if you click here, order of importance. Ideas or steps are prioritized by the writer or speaker according to a hierarchy of value. When using the order of importance pattern of organization, information can be structured from most important to least important or least important to most important. Both structures will be considered as the order of importance text structure. Example, the company has a clearly laid out hierarchy. All major decisions go through the president, who controls the entire operation, but most daily decisions go to the board. Beneath the board members are the regional managers who oversee the branch managers who run each local branch. And here is a graphic organizer of that order of importance. The president at the top, the branch managers at the bottom, most important, least important in the hierarchy. The order of importance organizational pattern can be difficult to identify alongside cause and effect and sequence text structures. In fact, in some cases, one could use the same graphic organizer to represent information from an order of importance and sequence passage. The difference is subtle and must be inferred at times, but generally a sequential passage explains the steps that occur in a process. This is not a process. Nothing is happening right now. This is just showing you the structure, the order of responsibility and power. Okay, so that's a little review of order of importance. And we're going to come back to all of these text structures. This is just introducing them to you. We're going to work with them more in detail. So you have a video on text structure, a video on text structure. And then this one, I believe, is on author's purpose. And so once you finish looking at those three videos, you're going to basically go back up here. So you go out of this folder and you'll click here to go back into it. And here's your 6 weeks test. So when you open it up, you won't see anything. You'll actually have to click preview to see this. And here's your instructions. You can see it's due Thursday at 3:59 p.m. So that means that at that point, it'll close out. You won't be able to respond to it anymore because I do need time to transfer all the scores before Friday afternoon. Your assessment will be completed in quizzes. It is 50 questions. You will see your score when you finish the assessment and quizzes. You will need to refer to the text shown here, Ain't I a Woman, for questions 43 to 50. So Ain't I a Woman was in the AP Classroom videos that we looked at, those 8 videos. It was mentioned in one of them. They explored the logos, ethos, and pathos. They explored the rhetorical situation. So we're coming back to this to do a little more work with it. It says type done in the short answer box when you finish the assessment. You don't necessarily have to do that. When you click start new attempt, it's not going to really give you anything here to do, because you're actually going to click this hyperlink to begin the assessment. And so what I would do is I would work here because you only have one attempt. And then when you get to the Ain't I a Woman questions, I would have this tab open and you can look at this and go back here and look at this and go back here and look at this and go back here. So I would keep this tab open so that you can refer to this text as you're doing questions 43 to 50. All right. And then when you finish the quizzes, it'll give you your score. And then I will be looking in quizzes to get your score. And so that is our work for today. So again, I would suggest, I'm going to go back out here. If you did not do yesterday's test review, I would suggest that you do that first because it's going to review you, and then watch the videos. And then after you've done that, go ahead and click here, click preview, and then click the assessment hyperlink. Okay. And that is it for today. So you want to definitely do your best. This will be your second major grade. So it'll end up being 20% of your 9 weeks grade and 30% of the 6 weeks grade, because the major grades count 60% total. All right, so that is it for today. So I am going to go ahead and stop